Good afternoon and welcome back into Hayfield House if you were with us for that earlier matchup. Today and right now we've got the Principia Panthers versus the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks in the final matchup of this Saturday here in the Laura Williams Classic at Principia College. My name is Ethan Booth. Here with me is my partner, Mr. Cole Harrison. Cole, how are we doing right now?
Amazing.
Cole's mic is muted. Give him 1 second. He's just thinking about it.
Doing very well. You know, this is a great matchup. I unfortunately missed the Panthers play last night, so I am very excited to see what they can cook up today. As you can see, Ariana passes, so Williams passes to the Brown inside, and Brown makes that layup, putting the Panthers up 2-0.
Yeah, we've seen that dynamic duo off rip. Taylor Brown and Ariana Williams, the heart and soul of this Principia Panthers team, really helped to turn this program around when they were freshmen and progressed into their SLEAC championship last year. Now as seniors, looking to make a little bit more history. That deflected out of bounds. Brown, of course, with that first bucket with the assist from Williams. Also out there with those two, Trinity Matthews, Lamaya Terrell, and Hannah Myers. Hannah Myers had herself a big night last night with a double-double. For the Scarlet Hawks, they've got Camden Joko running the point. Barrett Rusing also out there. Uma Peters and Grace Goodenough to go along with Chloe Chirilla. Here's Taylor Brown pushing the ball up the court, dishes off to Lamaya Terrell. Myers and Williams. High floating shot finds the bottom as those two making an immediate impact. Cole, who are you keeping an eye on for this Illinois Tech squad after watching them play yesterday?
Yeah, number 10, Barrett Rusing, really is the forefront of this offense. As you can see, Hannah Myers completely dogging on defense against Rusing. However, you also have to look inside. Going right there, Chloe Chirilla drawing a foul on that shot. She is known for her offensive skills down below. So look out for those two. You have Rusing, number 10, and number 25, Chloe Chirilla.
Absolutely, you hit the nail on the head there. Chloe Chirilla, 11.8 points per game last year to go along with 7 rebounds. Barrett Rusing, 9 points last year. We saw her yesterday make a really big impact, not necessarily as a scorer, but as a playmaker who could also score the ball, given the opportunity. We got a lane violation going against Scarlet Hawks. Scarlet Hawks lost yesterday against Spalding. A highly athletic and fun matchup that was. Taylor Brown inside. Can't finish that time, gets it stuck on the rim. She's laughing at herself. He almost had an instant replay of the first bucket of the game, which looked very similar. You can really tell watching this Principia Panthers women's team, they really have a lot of chemistry out there. They have fun playing together. They have fun hanging out and getting better, and they're excited to go chase another championship coming off of the most successful season in the program's history last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Defending champions really making a presence so far in this game. Myers walking down Rusing, however, a little bit too aggressive, as that will be a foul.
Yeah, just a little bit too handsy, it looks like. As the referee indicates.
Something I've noticed from this Principia Panthers team is that they are extremely quick on defense as well as on offense, and that is definitely an asset for this team. As Peters airballs that three, Taylor Brown on the breakaway right now. Pauses the game, gives the Ari Williams on the other side. And Williams unfortunately airballs that as well.
Here comes Joko, pushing up the court for Illinois Tech. Dishes off to Chirilla. Chirilla's going to attack left against Trinity Matthews. Dishes off, Peters, 3-ball. No good, rebound Matthews. Dish off to Maya Terrell, who will run the point most of the time when she's on the court. Good hesitation, kicks to the corner. Hannah Myers, 3-ball, that's who they want. No good that time. Rebound Rusing. Rusing pushing place all the way into the paint. Tries to go off glass, can't finish. Rebound Williams.
Slowing it down a little bit. Brown takes up the court. Passing all the way down to Matthews. Matthews driving in the middle. Passing it to Terrell. Terrell for 3. Bang! That three is good for Lamaya Terrell.
Assist to Matthews there. Great dribble penetration. Find the open woman in the corner. And Terrell will knock those down and give her that much space and time. Now, Rusing inside Trilla. Trilla,
Nope.
baseline J is good over Williams.
That would be
Receiving,
good
that's
enough.
good enough. Correction.
Terrell bringing it down for the Panthers, giving it over to Williams. Williams on the wing, looking up for Myers. Myers with a three. No good.
That's a play designed for her. They like to give her those three-point shots, and she'll knock them down at a high percentage.
Getting it down to good enough in the middle. Oh, yeah, looks like she will mess up slipped the ball there. We have some subs from both sides. We have Genesis Santiago coming in for Taylor Brown. That's number 31 as well.
Got Hallie Williams in for the Scarlet Hawks, as well as Abigail Marino and Amanda Wong. Terrell dishes off to Matthews. Dribble handoff for Myers. Myers trying to get downhill, dumps off Santiago. Mid-range jumper off one dribble is good. She's coming off the Player of the Game award in their matchup yesterday against Illinois College. She scored 21 and starting her day off right. Joko, three ball. Back rim, no good. Rebound Myers. Terrell. Getting up the corner nice and quick, looking for Santiago.
Santiago trying to get a little fancy pass from the Williams. Turns it over. Joko on this side gets the Rusing. Rusing guarded by Williams. Attacks middle. Hands it off to Williams. Williams goes up for the layup. No good. Great help defense by Terrell. Joko 4-3. Also unsuccessful. Williams saves it. Rusing gets it. Drives. Also no good, but that will be a
charge going against Rusing right there. Great job by Ariana Williams. Gets her feet set and absorbs the contact. A little bit too late on that call.
Yeah, it was a little. It looked like he was kind of questioning if he wanted to make a block call or a charge. We have a sub here for the Panthers. Okay, Alyssa White will be replacing Williams. What you have to notice as well is that Hallie Williams on the Scarlet Hawks, she got a lot of boards on that last possession.
Yep.
So that should be something that you should look out for. Right now, White drives baseline, loses touch of the ball, stolen by Marino. Scarlet Hawks takes it down on the other side. Rusing driving, kicking it out to Wong. Wong loses, does not catch it. Stolen by Terrell. Terrell on the other side.
She'll take it, trying to kick to Santiago. Stolen away by Rusing now. Terrell and Santiago both back on defense. And Terrell doing what she does best, causing havoc. Steals that ball, keeps it in bounds somehow. And now here comes Santiago on the transition attack, going right at Hallie Williams. High off glass, can't finish. Rebound Hallie Williams. What a sequence there from Terrell to keep that in bounds. Incredibly athletic.
Going back and forth right now. Both teams not making a basket during those last few possessions.
Gets you past to Hallie Williams. She can collect, but really deep, so not an opportunity to put up a shot. Now here's Terrell on the counter. Dishes off Santiago on the left. Euro stepping, trying to go off glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back to White. Floater. No good. Good box out by Barrett Rusing underneath the basket.
Not sure if that sequence was supposed to happen. You have two little floaters. Not the best shots. Right now, Wong from three. No good. As White collects it, gets it to Myers. Myers to Terrell. Terrell, 1v3 action here. Get some numbers. Santiago drives inside. Passes over to Myers. No look. From three. Myers, bang!
As we said, you leave her open too often. She is going to knock it down, and she's someone that can really catch fire and take over a game for a few minutes.
Yep. Panthers has a 9-point lead right now. Early, strong start for them. Giving them the advantage right now.
Hallie Williams on the entry pass, tipped out by Matthews. Kicks out. Marino trying to get downhill on the left. Kicks out. Amanda Wong. No good there. Kicks out again. Joko, three ball. No good again. Rebound Hannah Myers. Now here comes Terrell. Marino defending. Off to White. Coach Ramiro Dominguez back cut. Terrell Can't finish. Rebound to Terrell. Takes it from her own teammate and can't finish the second chance. Great back cut there from Terrell, and a little bit of a same team confusion on who's getting that offensive board.
Terrell just wanted it more. Great steal there by Trinity Matthews. Gets a foul called as well on Williams. And that will be Principia ball. We have some subs from both sides for, media timeout. All right, we will get those subs going in for you right now, though. So we got number we'll do that later, actually.
I can tell you the Panther ones. Kylie Huber is going to enter the game, as is Taylor Brown and Aaron Porter. It would appear that Good Enough is going to check back in.
Yeah, so here, I'll get you right now. We got number 0, Mia Bellaspica, coming into the game, as well as number 32, Naria Del Olmo Perez. Believe Ethan called it with Grace Good Enough checking back into the game, and we are missing one more. I think that would be number 25, Chloe Trilla, stepping back into the game.
All sounds pretty right to me. So far, this has been a really fast 7.5 minutes of play.
Yeah.
This is the only real stoppage that we've had. The Scarlet Hawks have only converted 1 field goal so far. 1 field goal, a 2-pointer to go along with 1 free throw, resulting in just 3 points on the scoreboard. And if you didn't know, this Principia defense is just relentless. The combination of Hannah Myers and Lamaya Terrell is so quick laterally and such a great ability to collect steals. Lamaya Terrell last year set a program record for steals in a season. I have that number somewhere.
Well, it's a lot, as it is a broken record. Just have that in mind. But no, yeah, this Principia team is very quick off the foot. Just overall. Looks like the Scarlet Hawks having some very, I don't know what to say, kind of defense they got going on. Taylor Brown up top from 3, no good, a little bit short. But Kylie Huber comes down with it, and that will be a jump ball.
Alternating possession, staying with Principia. I found that number. Lamaya Terrell last year, 102 steals in 29 games.
Lee.
You can do the math. It's over 3 steals per game. Yesterday she had 5.
That is effective. Whew. Santiago on the wing here. Giving it to Taylor Brown. Brown looking inside, drives middle, gives a pass to White. White to Huber, and draws the foul with 1 second on the shot clock.
It's a great cut there from Alyssa White. Better vision to get the ball to her on the cut.
Yep. And
then the unselfish dump off to Huber to draw the foul. Now an opportunity at the free throw line. Kylie Huber did not get too much playing time for the Panthers last season. Will play a bigger role this year now as a sophomore. Trinity Matthews is the starting big, but if you're going to point out a weakness in the Principia Panther squad, it's size. Trinity Matthews by far the tallest player on the team. But Kylie Huber will have to pick up some impact minutes as she knocks down that second free throw.
Yeah, but size, that might be a weakness, but speed is definitely a strength.
Absolutely.
As well as chemistry. They are very well put together. And that will be a call against number 3, Marino.
Yeah, offensive foul, maybe a moving screen or a push-off of sorts.
Santiago bringing the ball right now. Looks like the defense right now is trying to deny every pass they can.
Really interesting. That's going to allow for back cuts if the Panthers can take advantage of it. Aaron Porter wrapping around the screen. Mid-range jumper.
No good. Kylie Huber gets the board from 3.
I mean, she's in there among the trees. 1 among 3. Comes down with it. The jump ball there, but still an offensive board on the stat sheet, and earns alternating possession coming back to the Panthers off the next one. Brianna Baldridge is going to check in here for Principia. Alyssa White will take a seat. Baldridge, also a sophomore, will pick up more impact minutes for the Panthers this season.
Almost 1 minute left in this first quarter.
Spica, bring the ball down the court, defended by Santiago. Gets it into Good Enough. Huber defending. Attacking baseline, goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Scarlet Hawks. 17 on the shot clock. Good defense there by Huber to keep moving her feet. Gets the deflection out of bounds. Spica inbounds. Marino coming off the screen wraparound. It's not there.
Oh, Santiago, way to be there. Got a little lost with where her opponent was, but right when the pass was made, she was there to recover. Looks like the same play will happen.
It hit good enough this time. Back cut. Marino downhill into the paint. She converts.
That was nice. Nice little play there.
Assisted good enough. Santiago running point right now.
Takes up the dribble, gets to the Porter. Porter looking to try to get to Brown. Takes the shot herself, a little bit short, and Marino will collect that rebound.
Gonna push up. Here's Spica. Bring it back towards the middle. How before? Corner. 3-ball. No good. Rebound Huber. Gives to Santiago out of bounds. He can stay with Principia. That shot there was from Maria del Olmo Perez.
Now looks like a foul will be made against Spica. Being very aggressive, trying to get that ball. And we are in bonus already. Wow, just in the first quarter.
Yeah, going up against an athletic team like this, Illinois Tech has their work cut out for them as far as not fouling. Because when you got people who are moving as fast as the Panthers are, it's real easy to let your arm reach in and commit something you didn't want to. Santiago knocking down the first. We're seeing that early impact right now.
Yeah. I definitely know that feeling. Guarding someone that's faster than me. What I gotta do is stick my arm out, try to stop them, and drawing the foul. Porter gets that rebound off of Santiago's miss, and that will be jump ball. That will remain Panther ball. This will give the Panthers an opportunity to score here. Terrell will be subbing in for Santiago. And we will see what kind of out-of-bounds play the Panthers cook up right now.
Yeah, Taylor will do the inbounding. Well, oftentimes we'll see her back with the ball off of some screen action.
A little too far of a pass to Baldridge. Marino steals it, goes for the layup, and it's good.
Yeah, Baldridge is not able to handle the pass. Kicks over the top, easy bucket for Marino. Terrell attacking right, tries to kick to Brown. We're gonna get a jump ball, or we're getting jump ball here. Getting possession, going with Illinois Tech.
Terrell getting slow to get up here.
Yeah, when you play as fast as Lamaya Terrell does, and by that I mean 110%, 110% of the time, you know, you end up on the deck a little bit more than normal.
Yep.
Grab at her head a little bit, but
yeah, I think Trillo might have landed on her when she was going for the ball there. I think she'll be all right though. Spica bringing the ball up for the Hawks. Trying to get around Terrell. Gives it to Torilla. Torilla shoots the far mid. It is good.
Miscommunication on the switch there. Led to the wide open shot for Torilla.
Yep.
Panthers trying to respond here in the final seconds of this quarter. Brown trying to dunk it down to Huber. Doesn't get there. Spica stolen away. 3 on the game clock. Get turned over. Go with Principia. See if they can get a quick shot off. Coach for Illinois Tech, that's Andrew Buckles, not loving the call. And that ball staying with Principia. Brown will inbound. This shot's going to have to go quick if they get it in. Gets it to Williams. Williams got to put it up. Gets it away. Does not get it away, says the referee. It doesn't go in anyways. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. A quick one. 14-9 advantage in Principia's direction.
Looks like we'll have most of the starters coming back for the Panthers.
You know, I was really impressed by Kylie Huber's minutes right there. You know, not scoring the ball, although she did hit the one free throw, but just her drive to be in the right place at the right time to come down with some offensive rebounds is really impressive.
Big time, big time. Yep, her presence down below is definitely impactful for the Panthers. Snagging some boards, just being that overall defensive pressure on defense as well. Definitely holds strong.
Yeah, she's listed at 5'9". The bigs for Illinois Tech 5'11", 5'11", 6 foot. So, you know, the size advantage not on her side, but, you know, sometimes when you're playing smarter, you got that good positioning. It's going to cancel out.
Yeah, I believe the Scarlet Hawks has put their starting 5 back in. Excuse me about that little burp there, but they are back. Actually, both teams have their starting 5 back in play. to start this second quarter here. Panthers up by 5. Gonna try to stay in the lead.
So I get sideline inbound here. Taylor Brown will give to Terrell. As you said, the starters out there on the court right now. We're going to get a quick whistle. Shot clock did not get started. Brown will inbound again. Terrell gets it. Over to Williams. Williams thinking about mid-range. He's going to take it. No good. Hits nothing. Rusing back in the game. Gives to Joko, who also checked in. Trilla to Rusing. Design play for Trilla. Doesn't get there. Instead to good enough. Now Joko at the top. Shot clock already approaching 10. Peters has to get something going. To Trilla, defended by Williams. Spinning into the paint. Deflected out of bounds by Taylor Brown, getting in the passing lane. This will be 4 seconds on this shot clock for the Scarlet Hawks to create some sort of opportunity. If you're the Panthers, you have to have in your mind this is a no-foul possession.
Cannot do that. That would just or if the Hawks shoot something, the Panthers need to get that board.
Yes.
Good enough.
Whoa, there's some tight defense on that one. I possibly could have been a foul. I think if the referees from last game would have seen the foul, but not this time. Myers in the corner, attacking baseline, kicks up for the cutting Williams. Williams not able to handle cleanly. He's come down with it. Spinning into paint, push shot. He's going to get called for the travel. She slipped a little bit on that right pivot foot.
Yeah, it looks like the Scarlet Hawks are doing sort of a 2-3 kind of man zone though. It's strange. You know, they're around, but they're not fully guarding man to man, or sorry, woman to woman in this case.
Yeah, Principia had to make the adjustment against that.
Rusing kicks out to Peters. Peters for 3, no good. As Myers tips it out, and that will give the Hawks another possession.
Yeah, Assistant Coach Brown for the Panthers yelling, you know, we got to grab that thing strong, 2 hands, and he's absolutely right there. It's a gift of possession going back to Illinois Tech. Joko now impounds Trilla, attacks left, defended by Matthews.
Good block there by Matthews. Williams gets the board and gives it to Terrell. Terrell pushing down the court, looking for Brown. Gets it to Brown. Brown dribbling against 2 defenders, picks it out to Williams. Williams to Myers. Myers for 3. It is good!
Hannah Myers, she's got 2 of those knocked down so far today.
And that extends the lead to 8 points. Joko bringing the ball down, gives it to Trilla. Trilla driving hard, going for that. And that will be a charge for Ariana Williams, giving that offensive foul to Trilla.
The second charge that Williams has taken, a veteran awareness, veteran play there from Ariana, resulting in turnover and a blown defensive possession as Matthews wasn't able to get around that screen, and Trilla was a lot of momentum going downhill right there. Instead, Principia in possession. Terrell will dish off to Matthews. Back cut, Taylor in the paint, going around, kicks up. Hannah Myers, 3 ball on the way. No good this time. Rebound, Trilla. Rusing, crossing past Brown. Williams defending, kicks to Joko. Back in the corner, Barrett Rusing gives to Goodenough. Back to Rusing, great ball movement, no finish. The Scarlet Hawks, Principia ball as it rolls out of bounds. A great offensive possession for Illinois Tech, everything but the finish, as Abigail Marino will check back into the game, giving Trilla a break. Principia definitely aware of Trilla's skill set and approach as they've been guarding her tight. Myers attacks right, down low for Matthews. Matthews finishes, great pass.
Beautiful dump down to Matthews as Myers passes by her defender, giving Goodenough the chance to come in to help off offside. Boom, Great little dump pass down to Matthews for a strong finish. Rusing right now passing to Peters. Peters looking to get it inside to good enough, but Ariana Williams is there to knock it down, and Brown passing it down to Myers. That will be a travel against Myers, unfortunately, as we have some subs coming in here for the Scarlet Hawks. Looks like number 34, Leah Pettyjohn, as well as
Amanda Wong,
yeah.
I believe, checked in. Yep.
Number 30, Amanda Wong, come back into the game here.
Rusing attacks right against Myers. Kicks back to Wong. Wong looked down low, wasn't there. Back to Rusing. Now attacking right, gets down. Blocked by Williams! Sent it away. Now Lamaya Terrell pushing pace the other direction. Has help into the paint. Easy roll, lay off the glass. The Panther lead continuing to inflate.
They are playing strong right now, both sides right now. Joko trying to get something started, looking for Wong. Ends up going off of Terrell in the ref's eyes. And that will remain Hawk ball. Defense for the Panthers have been aggressive, very much so. They have been pressuring hard. As you can see right now, Terrell putting a lot of pressure on Joko up top, not allowing for a pass anywhere as the clock runs down right now. Looking inside to Pettyjohn. Pettyjohn making a move on Williams is successful. That's a great step through right there for Pettyjohn, putting himself on the board.
Yeah, that leads at 10. Principia. Terrell gives down to Brown, who's been relatively quiet so far today. Real unselfish player, despite being a top 10 scorer in Principia College history. Myers, 3-ball. This one's deep, no good. Long rebound to Matthews. Matthews attacking left into the paint. Left-hand finish is good. Trinity Matthews, second chance points.
Very strong player right there. Love to see the board and taking that selfish, actually, not even selfish. That was just great ball knowledge right there, driving in. Great defense as well.
Yeah, Pettyjohn not able to handle it. Get
Genesis Santiago coming in for Ariana Williams, as well as Chloe Chirilla subbing in for Barrett Rusing.
So it's a really different dynamic for the Panthers when you have Santiago and Terrell both in the court at the same time. Obviously both primary ball handlers as guards. But what ends up happening with the two of them doing a lot of the playmaking, it leaves Taylor Brown open.
Yeah.
And that's not a recipe for success if you're the opposition. Right now, Taylor Brown open in the corner. It's going to go to Hannah Myers instead. 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Chirilla. She's going to take it and go. Defense picks up quickly in transition. Joko able to walk it up. Entry into the paint, kick out. Wong, no penetration. Marino down low. Pettyjohn, the finish over Matthews. Good ball movement there from Illinois Tech. Panther defense not able to rotate fast enough. Terrell will bring it up as Williams prepares to check back in. Both Williams, actually, one for each team. Terrell to Myers to Santiago. Dribble penetration left. Off glass, no good. Long rebound to Terrell. Out to Taylor Brown. 3-ball, loaded up, on the way, short. Going to go out of bounds. Santiago not able to save it, and we'll get some subs in here momentarily if the referee invites them. We have immediate.
So for the Hawks, we got number 24, Hallie Williams coming in, as well as number 32, Naria de la Olmo Perez. And we'll have Ariana Williams coming in for, looks like Taylor Brown for the Panthers.
Yeah, referee calls a media timeout right there, so you guys get to listen to our voices instead of watching basketball.
Boy, are you lucky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So far, the Panthers shooting a relatively low field goal percentage. Yesterday, they scored 94 points against Illinois College.
That was 64.
94. A 94-90 final in that game.
Wow.
A really high-scoring affair. Both teams shot the lights out. Not the case so far today. Only 33% from Principia, 30% from Illinois Tech. Illinois Tech yet to knock down a three-pointer. 0 for 8 from beyond the arc so far. Other than that, it's been really even as you go down the score sheet. Rebounds, just about 50-50 each way. A one rebound advantage for Principia, which doesn't matter too much. But I think that the Principia defensive pressure is probably the biggest impact. We got 12 turnovers already for Illinois Tech. Panthers not taking great care of the ball either. They've turned it over 8 times, but
still the presence that the Panther defense has is unreal. You see all of the guards being face guarded when you have our quick defenders like Terrell as well as Myers, and including Williams too.
Absolutely.
It is just something that you cannot bear when you're on offense.
Joko
Right now. Yep.
controls off to Chirilla. This is Del Olmo Perez attacking right, gets around Myers.
That was a little bit too easy in my perspective.
Yeah, maybe a delayed help side, or Myers just felt like she had somebody there and didn't. Myers now on the wing. Olmo Perez defending into Williams. Backs down, dishes off to Santiago. Long 2, no good. Rebound to Olmo Perez off the deflection from Chirilla. Joko will bring it up the court. Joko, a true point guard, always facilitating and initiating the offense. Very unselfish play from her. Skip pass, corner to Olmo Perez, dribble, attack, kicks out. Chirilla, 3-ball, short, no good. Not something that we've seen as a big part of her game in the game and a half or so we've watched her play.
Yep. We will have a sub here. Miabella Spica coming in for Joko. Shifting that offensive guard possession here. We'll see how Spica does on defense. Terrell going to Myers. Myers looking for Williams. Williams has it looking inside. Takes the shot for 3. No good again. And that will be Hawks ball.
Yeah, we watched Williams knock down one of those yesterday. She's got 2 air balls so far today.
And that will result in a sub, it looks like, as Brown comes to the table. Williams right now against Matthews, trying to try to pass it on the baseline to Chirilla, but Williams, great defense, taking that out. But Williams will be subbed out from Brown.
Now, one thing about Coach Ramiro Dominguez for the Panthers coaching style, he will hold his players accountable no matter what. If he decides that you're making a bad decision with the ball, he will sub you out and give you a moment to talk it over. And we got a foul there going against Taylor Brown, a little bit too aggressive body check, and Hallie Williams draws it. I think they're calling that a shooting foul. And I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Or this is where we wish that we had the instant replay, but
Williams was definitely going for that step back, dude. How did you not see that?
Oh, yeah. We've seen that be a big part of her game so far this weekend for sure. Knocks down the first free throw.
Her second attempt is good.
Capitalizing off the opportunity is Hallie Williams.
Yep.
This lead down to 6 for the Panthers. And they're playing well, but also letting the Scarlet Hawks hang in this game. I feel like they should be creating some distance. Santiago, 3-ball, no good. Terrell, did she get that rebound?
She did. Oh, and that will be a foul against the Hawks. Great play from Terrell, getting inside and getting that board. That will be a foul against Olmo Perez.
Terrell listed at a generous 5'5" on the roster sheet. In there among the trees, comes down with it, draws the foul.
We will have a sub here. Rusing coming in for Chirilla. Myers for 3. No good.
Good box out and rebound.
Yeah.
Marino.
Look at that. Small in height. Gets that board. Unfortunately, picks up her dribble, giving it a hard play to pass to Spica. Spica gets it, though. Heavily guarded by Terrell. Oh, good back cut from Marino, and that is a good layup. Good play there from the Hawks, making the score 23-19, only down by 4. Panthers really have to utilize the time that they have. Myers getting it into Brown. Brown to Santiago. Santiago driving in, looking for Matthews. Passes a little bit too far, and that will be a turnover.
Yeah, and Cole, check me if you think I'm wrong. It kind of feels like the Panthers are settling a little bit too much in the offensive end. Not penetrating, taking the low percentage mid-range jumpers when they have good inside players in Trinity Matthews or Taylor Brown who are able to get penetration and complete those tough finishes.
Yeah, we have a sub here, by the way. It's number 0, Aaron Porter, coming in for Trinity Matthews. Yeah, no, it is something where the Panthers haven't been, yeah, as you said, they have not been, or they have been settling, but not for the quality shots that they want. And that is, as you can see, that is truly affecting the score, as they have not scored in honestly probably the last 2 or so minutes. We have another sub here. Camden Joko subbing in for Spica for the Hawks.
Yeah, a bit of a run here from Scarlet Hawks. Panthers will try and break up Brown, getting that dribble penetration. Kicks out to Terrell, swings it. Hannah Myers, 3-ball. No good this time. Offensive board, Aaron Porter puts it back up. Aaron Porter able to break the Illinois Tech streak off the offensive rebound. Second chance points continue to hurt Illinois Tech. Joko now working against Terrell. Minute 40 left in this half. Kick out to Omo Perez. Attacks middle. Left hand. Oh, almost finishes. Would have been one heck of a play there from the upperclassman. Blocking foul instead. And she's going to go to the line. Opportunity to execute on the free throws.
We have some subs here for the Hawks. Looks like Grace Goodenough is replacing Williams. And if Del Omo Perez makes these shots here, we'll have another sub coming in. First attempt is good.
So far today, Scarlet Hawks 4 for 4 from the charity stripe.
Oh, misses a second one. And Brown comes down for that rebound.
I don't care what anybody says. The commentator's jinx is very real. Every time I say it, somebody misses it. Good pass there from Santiago for Aaron Porter. She can't handle it, though. Barrett Rusi now pushing pace down the near side. Defended by Porter. Dumps in for Goodenough. Goodenough double team, triple team. Finds the open woman. Kick out. Marino. 3-ball.
Oh, that would be a
offensive foul.
It looks like on Omo Perez, yeah. And we will have a sub here. Yep, Omo Perez will be taken out by Chloe Chirilla. And I believe these 5 players will remain for this last 1 minute of this first half here.
Terrell bringing down the court. Panthers try to build a little bit more of a lead going into half. Santiago corner, open, 3-ball, no good. Aaron Porter, another offensive board, rips through. She's going to get fouled. 4th team foul going against visiting Illinois Tech. So we get baseline out here. One more will put the Panthers in the bonus. See who the play's for. It's for Taylor Brown. Corner, 3-ball. Nothing but air that time. Another offensive board for Aaron Porter, though.
Oh, good block by Grace Goodenough. Stopping that offensive possession. Chirilla bringing the ball down all the way, passing it out to Rusing, a little high on the pass there. Rusing had to jump up, giving her a disadvantage. Rusing step over, no good on the shot. Santiago gets the rebound, pushing it down hard. Giving over to Terrell. Terrell back to Taylor Brown. Brown for the 3. It is good! Finally, the Panthers find that 3 that they've been looking for.
You know, and they say that the mark of a good shooter is a shooter that keeps on shooting. That's what Taylor Brown is doing right there. I believe that's 1 for 4, and the 4th one went down. Goodenough underneath. Tries to dump down for Trilla. Stays inbounds. Trilla attacking, puts it up, no good. Aaron Porter, the rebound. That's going to take us to the half. Panthers escape with an 8-point lead. Not playing their best basketball at the moment, though. Despite that, still have the lead. My name is Ethan Booth. Here with me, Mr. Cole Harrison. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half.
Yep.
Welcome back to Hayfield House here in the Principia College campus, located in scenic, beautiful, Mystic, Elsa, Illinois. My name is Ethan Booth. Here with me is Cole Harrison. Second half matchup here between Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks and the Principia College Panthers. Panthers with an 8-point advantage on the scoreboard. Cole, what are we looking for in this second half?
Some made shots. As Peters hits the side of the backboard. Yeah, both sides have not been making their shots at all. As Myers misses that floater, Joko comes up with a board.
Yeah, both teams sitting just about 30% from the field right now. Panthers below 30%.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of threes being shot here, and most of them are missing.
Yep.
And so both teams are not fully utilizing the time they have on the shot clock. Right now, Shirilla going in the paint, draws a foul on the shot, but overall, and that will be a foul on Hannah Myers. But yeah, both teams are just they're just taking some in my opinion, not the best quality shots. And I know at least for the Panthers, we can be taking a lot better shots, more quality shots, more moving the ball around and finding the shots that I know that we can make as Myers grabs that rebound.
Yeah, Panthers have felt like they have played a lot better than what the scoreboard is showing, and that's a result of missed shots and settling for highly contested push floaters like we just saw right there from Williams. Up ahead here for good enough. She's able to keep it in bounds. Williams, though, going to steal it away, try and push pace. Here's where Panthers have had successes in transition. This time, though, Illinois Tech able to get back on defense and stop the transition bucket opportunity. Matthews on the wing, off from Myers, swings back to Williams. Taylor Brown, long two, no good. Rebound, Rusing. Same thing right there.
Even though Brown missed that, there was a lot more passing going on, which I am very eager to see continuing on in this game, because those passes can definitely create some space as well as some open shots. Unfortunately, Brown just overshot that.
Terrell will bring it up the court for Principia. Guarded by Joko, off to Myers, and now Williams. Good at passing into Myers. She blows the layup. Second chance points. Trinity Matthews and one. Center to the line. With a chance for three. Trinity Matthews having herself a solid game today. She's got 6, chance for 7 here. Cole's hitting an emote there with the 6-7. As Matthews knocks it down, that lead up to 10 for Principia. Rusing getting downhill with the right. Gives back to Trilla. Kicks out, corner, 3. Peters is good. Has the 3-point drought for the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks has finally ended after going 0 for 10 to start this game. Now 1 for 11.
Yeah, right there. That's a shift for sure. But they're gonna need a lot more of that.
Williams and one into the contact. Coach Ramiro Dominguez with a little bit of animation on the sideline as well. He's excited. Good take by Ari to absorb the contact and the finish. Referee letting the coach Chris Asane for Illinois Tech know what the call was. Williams can't convert the 3-point play. Couple more shots made here for both teams. Myers almost able to jump that pass. Trilla penetrates, kicks out. I think that's tipped, gonna stay. It is with Illinois Tech.
Yeah, it looks like the Hawks are really trying to get it inside, looking for good enough or Trilla. And in that case, we've seen it before where they get it inside, then they kick out for an open 3. Right now, Rusing penetrates into the middle, looks out, sees Trilla. Trilla drives in strong. That was a block from my view. However, ref does not agree, as that is a foul on Ariana Williams. And that will send Trilla to the line.
Yeah, on that call, I don't think it was technically a foul, but I think the thing that gets me about that is the referee who was behind the play, right?
Yeah.
He can't see an angle of whether or not Williams' hand caught ball or wrist or forearm or whatever. So I think if that call's be made, I prefer it be made by the baseline referee.
Yep.
Trillo, though, hits the first free throw, takes us back to 8.
And we will have some subs in for the Hawks. Looks like Marino as well as Del Olmo, Perez, and Williams will sub into the game here.
That's Hallie Williams.
Hallie Williams, yep.
We got our
Yeah, yeah. We got a lot. We got multiple Williams on the court right now. As Terrell brings up the ball, passes to Williams on the wing. Williams passes it into Brown. Brown gets that layup.
It's great body control down there.
That was perfect.
7 points now for Tay Brown. Matthews will step up to guard the smaller guard, Marino. Rusing working against Myers. Back to her strong side on the left. Kicks out to Olmo Perez in the corner. Now attacking middle.
Oh.
Loses her footing. We're going to get a foul called on that play. And I'm going to question this one again because Del Olmo Perez is already going down, having lost her footing. Block is being called.
You say that I was on Terrell.
Terrell was away from the play.
Okay, so maybe that was.
Maybe it was an off-ball.
Yeah.
Foul.
Which is strange, but hey. This ref, questionable.
Del Olmo Perez, 3-ball. No good this time. Terrell with the rebound. Always pushing pace, she is. The right, all in the paint, kicks out. Taylor Brown, corner, 3, short. Ariana Williams not able to get the offensive rebound, but Trinity Matthews is. Jump hook is good. Trin Matthews, second chance points. She's got 9. Rusing, bringing the ball down for the Scarlet Hawks. Myers defends. Calling for the screen, dumps off instead to Marino. Hallie Williams underneath, working against Taylor Brown. Forced towards the baseline, kicks corner, long 2. Del Olmo Perez, no good.
And that will be a foul against number 24, Hallie Williams. Looks like she's pushed Taylor Brown a bit. I don't know what that was, but yeah, it's a foul. And we got some subs here. We got Genesis Santiago coming on to the court here, as well as Chloe Trilla. And we have a 11-point game right now. Panthers are up. Really showing that dominance.
We've got a lot of room on our left, doesn't take it. Instead, just off Hannah Myers, 3-ball from top of the key, no good. Long rebound out to Joko. We'll get it back.
Joko coming out, looking for a play call. Gets it to Williams. Williams down to Trilla. That's exactly what they want, is the inside-out kind of play. Olmo Perez gives it to Marino on the corner. Marino pauses her dribble. We got 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Joko looking for a foul as she makes a poor pass into the middle. Transition goes the other way. Matthews, guarded by 2, puts up the shot. No good, no foul at all. And that will go out of bounds.
The Principia ball into the game now is Mia Bella Spica. We'll give Joko a break. We'll see her run the point for Scarlet Hawks. Taylor Brown will take a seat. Ariana Williams back in. These field goal percentages for both teams have climbed a little bit since the start of this half.
Yep.
Ariana Williams, good cut. Pass from Santiago. She gets fouled. That's a blocking foul going against Marino. She wasn't able to get her feet set against Williams, and she's going to go to the line.
I've noticed that this ref has called almost everything so far. A little suspicious, but hey. Game is game.
Game is game, right?
Yep, and we got Grace Goodenough coming in for Hallie Williams. Shot here is no good.
Free throws for the Panthers below 50% today. At 3 for 7 right now. Back up to 50% at 4 for 8.
There it is.
Spica to bring it down the court. Con, the play out is good enough. Rotates up, gets the pass. The corner to Olmo Perez. Into Trilla. They're going to call a foul on the pass. Trinity Matthews reaching in to try and poke it away. With the baseline out for the Scarlet Hawks. 4 team fouls going against both sides. So the next foul, no matter what, will result in some free throws.
Yep. Marino on the corner, giving it over to Cirillo. Cirillo working in the paint, goes for the up for a layup, and that will be a foul on Ariana Williams.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like that was great defense from Ari up until the last moment. You can see her bend over just a little bit, and with the way the whistle has been going tonight, or today I should say, as soon as the referees see you reach over a little bit like that, they're gonna blow it.
Oh boy, and that will be 3 fouls for Williams.
Something to be aware of as this game goes on.
As Alyssa White replaces her on the court, and that first free throw is good for Cirillo, making this a 10-point game now. Still, Panthers up as Cirillo goes hard into the paint, dishes it off to Matthews. Matthews goes for a little floater and is no good as Cirillo gets the board. Oh, Spica loses her balance there.
To take, I don't think you mind if you're the Panthers. Good pass off there to Matthews, and she'll make that pretty consistently, just not that time.
Yep.
Good defense. In for Cirillo now. 3 Panthers there. She gets fouled. And she's going to go to the line now.
It's Myers, looks like. Yeah, Myers having that late transition over for help defense.
And she's got 3 fouls now, too. We got a media timeout called by the referee. Both teams will get to talk it over. Panthers fouling too much right now, especially going up against a team that is shooting only 31% from the field, being a defensive presence, but not as much focusing on getting the block could be to their advantage as this game goes on.
Yeah, and add on to that, you know, the fouls are definitely racking up. What's the percentage of free throws for the Scarlet Hawks?
Yeah, the Hawks are shooting from the charity stripe today 81%. It's 9 for 11.
Yeah,
so
that is killer for the Panthers. Then they gotta that's when you know they should stop fouling, because the Scarlet Hawks are gonna continually make these free throws, giving them a shot to still be in this game. You know, even though they're down by 10. Yeah,
and 7 of those free throws today have been shot by Chloe Cirillo, and we're about to get 2 more of those.
2 more, yep.
So it's her specifically who she's getting the ball, and she's obviously a threat to score the ball, the leading scorer for the Scarlet Hawks last season and so far this season. So it's going to be an adjustment for the Panther defense. And I'm curious to see if Coach Dominguez will switch up who he has guarding her.
Yeah.
We've seen it kind of switch around from Trinity Matthews to Ariana Williams to Taylor Brown at times, and I'd like to see Erin Porter get a shot at guarding her.
Yeah, because Erin Porter has been a solid presence on the court, very aggressive on the rebounds. She's racked up quite a few. I can't really give you the specific right now. However, whatever it may be, it's definitely added a lot for this team here.
Yeah, in only 5 minutes, Erin Porter collected 4 rebounds, 3 of them offensive in only 5 minutes.
Yep. And Cirillo knocks down the first as well. Nope, not the second.
1 for 2 on that trip.
Yep.
Santiago over to Terrell. Out there with them is White, Myers, and Matthews. Santiago, good penetration and lay, and that's what you want to see is the dribble penetration and the finish from the Panthers. Haven't been getting that so far today. Getting it all night last night.
Spica with the ball. Giving it to Marino. Oh, good steal by Terrell.
Up ahead to Santiago. Wolf behind her to Olmo Perez. Santiago lays it up and give the assist to Terrell. The steal, creating an opportunity for a teammate. That lead up to 13 now for Principia.
Looks like the Principia Panthers are running a 2-3 zone at the moment. It's really working very effectively as the Hawks don't know what to do. Olmo Perez from the 3, no good. Spica gets the rebound, goes up strong for that wide open layup, and it is good. That is not what you want to see if you're a Panther fan, giving a wide open layup like that off of a rebound.
Everything right on that possession besides boxing out.
Yep. Santiago with a floater, no good. Matthews gets that strong board. That would be a jump ball, and that will remain Panther ball.
Subs in Taylor Brown and Ariana Williams for Principia. Barrett Rusing, Joko, and Peters in for Illinois Tech.
Looks like we have the full starting lineup for, let's call it Hawks at the moment. Into the ball for Matthews, getting him Williams to Terrell. Terrell looking for Matthews in the paint, gives it to Brown. Oh, and that will be a offensive foul on Ariana Williams. Yep, looked like she extended out that screen a little bit too much, and that will give her her 4th foul, putting Alyssa White into the game for her.
And that set play was run to perfection. They wanted to get that ball to Taylor Brown coming off the down screen, set by Williams. Well, Taylor even hit the shot, but Williams just moving a little bit too much for the referee when setting the screen, results in the turnover. And now Charlotte Hawks an opportunity. Santiago with the takeaway, though. One on her back. Able to slow down. Good touch off the glass.
Yeah, that 2-3 defense that the Panthers are running, very effective. You have up front Terrell and Santiago putting heavy pressure on Joko as well as Goodenough, and that does the job right there. As you can see, Santiago has a steal, takes it to the other end, and takes an easy layup.
This is really curious right here. We just had a timeout called on the floor by Illinois Tech. The referee's going to charge it as a media timeout. And I say this is really interesting because we had a media timeout not 3 minutes of game time ago. So
this ref's a little questionable, I'm not going to lie.
I'd love to hear what was going on. Maybe it's perfectly plausible that he was already planning on calling a media timeout. But it's still interesting. Nevertheless, head coach Chris Hussain over there for Tech wants to talk over how they're going to approach this zone that the Panthers have fallen into and the takeaways, leading transition points that they've gotten off of that.
The aggressive 2-3 that the Panthers are running, it's definitely acquired them a few extra points so far. And not going to lie, having a 2-3 zone, but your front two are heavily pressuring up onto the court, that is something that you don't see a lot, and that definitely puts a lot of pressure on your point guards. So yes, no, as what Ethan said, Coach Sane definitely trying to draw up a plan to relieve some pressure from your point guard Joko, and we will see how they react to this. But right now, looks like they might go a 1-3-1 defense for the Panthers. Yeah, so this will have.
I watched a lot of Principia women's basketball last season, commentated every single home game. I don't think I ever saw them run a 1-3-1 last year.
I guarantee you the men's did. I'm definitely experienced with that. And that will be a foul drawn, looks like against Lamaya Terrell. Yeah.
Trilla back to the line. It looks like they dropped from that 1-3-1 straight back into 2-3 after there was a little bit of dribble penetration.
Yeah, regardless what it may be, the 1-3-1 definitely tires out your players from at the top and on the bottom. So shifting into that 2-3 is definitely helpful for Trinity Matthews, who's up top, as well as I'm guessing Terrell. No, Terrell is not on the bottom.
So. Cole, explain to the listeners like what are you trying to do when you're running a 1-3-1 compared to a 2-3 zone?
Yeah, so the 1-3-1, you want to get it into the four corners of the half court, which is two corners and on the bottom, two corners up top, and you're looking for a trap. And that is exactly what you want to see, either a trap or a poor pass across the court. And that Peters for the three, no good. Terrell gets that rebound.
She's going to push this pace. Good dump off to Matthews. Left-hand lay is good. Great passing and great work. Yeah, so that 1-3-1, Panthers just trying to get more takeaways. In trap situation, not in it right here, into 2-3. Matthews with the takeaway now. Terrell with her.
2v1, great pass. And that will be a 1! Terrell with a great, heavily contested layup. Chance here for a three-point play. Great finish by Lamaya Terrell. Looks like she's hurting a little bit. Her hands maybe hit the floor too hard.
Matthews going for a sub. You love the unselfish play right there. Matthews running the floor, makes the pass despite having a great size advantage compared to the defending Joko.
Yeah, we also have a sub going on here for the Hawks. Looks like Miabella Spica replaces Chirilla, and it looks like
Confusion here.
yeah, Huber will replace Matthews.
Terrell's going to tough out whatever hand injury she's dealing with to shoot this free throw.
Yep. It is no good as Rusing collects that rebound, and that will be a foul against Santiago going the other way. Not what you want to see. That foul was not necessary at all. You're sending Rusing to the line.
Yeah, fouling in the backcourt. That's one way to upset a coach, huh?
Oh, yeah. Big time. So we'll see how Rusing does on these free throws here. I haven't seen her at the free throw line that much this game, as she misses the first one.
Yeah, Rusing shooting free throws for the first time today. She's played 20 minutes, collected 5 rebounds, 2 steals.
She misses
Hasn't scored yet, though.
Yeah, misses that second one right there. And we got a play call here for the Panthers. Brown on the wing, passing it inside to Santiago. Santiago collects it, shoots the layup, and one again. Panthers are very strong with the layups that they have been shooting.
Yeah, they're not settling anymore.
No.
They're getting the ball inside, initiating contact.
Yep.
And first of all, they're finishing them right now. And second, they're getting to the line.
Yep. No, yeah. They are also running plays, which is definitely helping them get some passing going around here. Santiago misses her and one layup, but gets a rebound and gets another 2.
Even better right there.
Yeah.
So I don't want to glance over that analysis right there from Cole. You know, getting buckets is good. That is what he said.
Yeah. But no, the play styles definitely help the Panthers get some momentum going, getting some movement going. Santiago asking for a sub mid defensive play.
She's gassed. I made 2 layups. Get me out of here. Baldridge checks in for her. Looks like we're going to get Nyla Young checking in for the first time this season.
However, not sure who she's replacing because they have 6 players on the court right now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You got 6, coach. And we will have Taylor Brown exiting the court.
Nyla Young is a sophomore out of St. Louis, went to the Principia Upper School, a high school located in the St. Louis area. Terrell brings to the course and dishes to Young immediately. Entry pass, looking for Alyssa White, a little bit high.
Yep.
Thought that was Trinity Matthews down there. You know, the height differential. Don't tell Alyssa I said that.
We got a 20-point game here. Panthers really showing how dominant they have been, as well as why they are the champions from last year. That will be a foul called on Spica. That will send Terrell to the line.
Yeah, so far in this quarter, Panthers have outscored Tech 24-2. So Terrell now shooting 2 free throws off the bonus. She's got 7 points right now. Make it 8 as that free throw catches the lip of the rim. What started the first half extremely low scoring has broken out a little bit, especially on the Principia side. As Terrell goes for 2 for 2 on that trip. Checking in is Joko and Chirilla. Rusing and Spica taking a break.
We got just under a minute here in this third quarter, giving their starters a break. As we have Joko coming down the court right now, guarded by Terrell, looking for something, looking for Chirilla. Yep, tries to get it down there. Oh!
I just can't agree with that call.
Yeah.
White caught it and then got bumped by Chirilla, challenging for the ball, and they're going to call a travel on it, and just.
That is a poor call.
Yeah.
Spoken here by Cole Harrison.
It's the analysis we came for. Inbound, good enough, defended by Alyssa White.
Oh, good backdoor cut by Marino, and that underhand finish. That was strong, but not strong enough as they're still down by 20. We have Terrell bringing up the ball right now, passing over to Young. Young shooting that three. No good as Marino collects it as the rebound, and it looks like Good Enough got elbowed in the face or something. Yep, ref will call time. Something happened with Good Enough and the face.
And just a little zinger, looks like.
So
You catch your breath. Sub.
Sub here, yep, for Good Enough. Looks like number 33, Morgan Applewhite. I like that last name.
It's good name. I think it's the first time we've seen her this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the decision when you have Hallie Williams having 4 fouls. Oh,
wide open cut and Trilla. Applewhite gets the assist.
Yep, count it.
Defensive miscues. Nobody covered the inbounder off the pass. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Principia really laid it on heavy there. 26 points in that quarter. Cole, ask me how many points they scored in both of the first 2 quarters.
How many did they score in the first 2 quarters?
They scored 14 in each.
Wow.
So they scored a total of 28 in the first half, 26 in the third quarter.
That's some consistency right there. And it looks like all of the Panther starting 5 will be coming back into the game to start out this 4th quarter. Yeah, no,
I'm looking at the Illinois Tech coaching staff here talking over whatever game plan they're going to go with to try and counter Principia attack right now, and they're doing a much better job creating space and taking smart shots and making smart shots.
Yep.
Field goal percentage has risen. They're all the way up to 37%, which is relatively high considering they were below 30 to start this half.
Yeah, no, that's killer.
So with 10 minutes of play to go, Freeze will run over and break up the huddles. This is the last game of the weekend for both of these teams. We will have one more game tomorrow to close out the Laura Williams Classic Tournament. That's what we're playing right now. That will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Spalding University going up against University of Wisconsin Stevens Point, who we just saw get a dominant win before this game. Cole and I will be on the broadcast for that game.
Yep, I'm excited to see that game.
It's
That
gonna be fun.
should be a very competitive game. But right now we got Joko coming down, passing to Marino. Marino into the paint to Chirilla. Chirilla passing it out to Omo Perez. Omo Perez driving in the middle.
It's going to be a blocking foul. Looks like on Hannah Myers. A little bit late getting her feet set. Deloma Perez getting around, drawing the foul. So Deloma Perez will shoot 2, making the first. Tech continues to shoot the free throw well today. 12 for 18. 12 for 19. Williams with the rebound. Pushes pace wisely, seeing they just have numbers. Slow it down and give it back to her point guard. The dishes to Trinity Matthews. Left, Taylor Brown, 3 ball. Too strong that time. Back rim, rebound Deloma Perez. Let's see if he'll get back on defense.
Marino taking the ball down to the court here. Looks like they might get it over to Chirilla in the paint. Passes it to Joko. Joko, right now, defense-wise, Panthers are running 2-3. Chirilla being double teamed right now. Passing it out to Omo Perez for 3. No good as Matthews collects that rebound. Passing up to Terrell. Terrell pushing heavily. 1 versus 2. Slows it down a little bit. Slows it down. Might as well get a play going on here. Gives it to Williams on the wing. Williams wanting to attack. Giving it into Brown. Brown for that layup. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up, and it is good.
Good persistence there from Taylor Brown. Second chance points. She's up to 9 now. Good entry pass, too, although Brown smoked the assist. Entry pass, Applewhite. Cold kicks. Joko, 3 ball. No good. Deloma Perez collects, Euros into the paint, taken away Lamaya Terrell out of nowhere, pushing it all the way up the seam. Can't finish. Hannah Myers offensive board, and she will follow and finish. 21-point lead for Principia. Myers, she's got 8. Coach Dominguez is yelling, travel, travel, travel. I really hope the mics picked that up because that was funny.
Yeah, Joko trying to get it into Applewhite. It looks like it was tipped off of Panther and off of Applewhite. So that'll be a turnover. We have Santiago replacing Myers right now.
See if we're going to see Coach Dominguez dip a little bit more into his bench as this lead up above 20. Terrell running the offense now, gives it to Taylor Brown, defender on her hip. Her kicks back, Terrell swings it. Williams long two, no good. Rebound to Applewhite.
That would be a foul. Looks like it might be on Matthews.
Matthews has done herself a good job of staying out of foul trouble today. We've seen her struggle with that in the past, including yesterday. But played smart and well to be able to keep herself in the game. Joko running the offense, guarded by Terrell. Applewhite comes up off the screen, taken away by Terrell on the pass. Matthews with her, gives it to Matthews. Left-hand lay, no good. Rebound Joko. Here comes Tech. We'll slow it down as Principia gets back in transition defense. Matthews kicking herself. Missing the left, little wide open left-hand layup. Applewhite in the paint, kicks out. So Omo Perez thought about 3. Oh, a travel on the catch, I think.
Yeah.
Step through. No good. Matthews and Applewhite fighting for the board. Jump ball. Alternating possession for Principia.
We have some subs in here for both sides. Looks like Barrett Roosing as well as number 12. That will be Lila Barr entering the game for the first time today. For the Panthers, we have Hannah Myers replacing Ariana Williams.
Terrell. Leading the way off to Santiago on the right, attacking into the paint, finish, and 1! And this is Santiago having herself not just a day, but a tournament. After 21 points last night, she's got 15, a shot at 16.
Yep, and that will give Omo Perez her 4th foul. That will be a sub for her. We will have number 30, Amanda Wong, into the game.
Santiago leads all scores with 16 points.
Williams will replace Matthews.
Going a little bit of small ball lineup right now is Principia.
I mean, same for the Hawks as well.
Yeah, no good enough, no Chirilla. Wong, corner, 3. Left it short. Myers with the rebound. Taylor Brown, bring it down the court. Mid-range, no good. Front rim. Roosing, long rebound, up ahead. She stepped out of bounds before she can make the pass. Principia will get possession right back. See where they put the shot clock right there. I would think it would be at 30, given that Roosing trying to make a pass. Oh, not gonna matter if that pass gets through. Taylor Brown, great vision. Give her the assist. Hannah Myers with the finish. She's in double digits with 10. Joko. Good patience. Dishes off Marino. 2 on her mid-range shot. That's Barr. Left it short. Hannah Myers with the rebound.
Terrell pushing it up. No numbers needed though as he passes it to Santiago. Santiago drives. Oh, beautiful dish. Oh my gosh, no look pass to Ariana Williams with that easy layup. My goodness.
The lead is up to 28 as Principia really laying it on in the second half.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass. I can't go over that. Oh, wow.
So beautiful. He's dropping his water bottle. Lost for words.
Giving it into Barr. Barr looking for that shot. No good, though, as she passes to Wong. Wong for the 3. Also no good. Williams with the board. Giving it to Terrell. Terrell slowly pushing it up, though. Giving it over. Okay. Oh, it's easy. It's just too easy of a layup right there. No defense whatsoever. Easy 2 points for the Panthers.
Consecutive defensive lapses now for Illinois Tech. He'll try to counter. Rusing, defended by Santiago. Dish over to Wong. Terrell's going to steal this one away. I don't know who we're going to give credit right there for the steal, but it ends up with Santiago, an easy layup. She's got 18, and Coach Shane wants to talk it over.
Yeah, we have some subs going in. We got Uma Peters as well as Mia Bella Spica coming in for the Hawks and for the Panthers. New on the court is number 30, Alexis Matthews, subbing into the game. Yeah, this is a game that is heading to the end. You know, the score is very clear of who the determining winner will be.
Absolutely, a lot of just dominance here in the second half from Principia. And here's some stats for you. In the first quarter, Principia shot 29% from the field. In the second quarter, they shot 30% from the field. In the third quarter, they shot 50%. Whew. So far in the fourth quarter, they're shooting 54%.
Look at that, gradually rising with the accuracy of the Panthers. Love to hear that.
You know, and it goes back to your analysis. You know, if you're putting the ball in the bucket, you're probably going to be winning the game. A game that at a very, very close differential at halftime is stretched all the way out through 32 points.
Yeah, that is something special for sure. We will probably see some new players for the Panthers coming on the court soon.
Yeah, it looks like coming out of this timeout, Lexi Matthews, younger sister of Trinity Matthews, wearing number 30, is in the game for her first minutes of this season.
And the Panthers are running a 2-3 yet again. Both teams not really having a lot of height out on the field or on the court.
This is a pitch this time. Up ahead is Santiago. Matthews with her. Matthews loads it up. 3-ball. It's good! Lexi Matthews starting her season off right. 3-ball finds the bottom. Crowd on their feet in excitement for her teammates, louder than anybody else.
Good steal there by Ariana Williams, giving it to Terrell. Terrell coming down the court, passing it back to Matthews yet again for another three. That is too short. Yep, that's a little bit rushed on that. Spica trying to get it down to one of her teammates, is blocked by Terrell. Marino gets it, however, gives it back to Spica. Spica passing it in to Rusing. Rusing out to Marino. Marino makes a three. However, it looked like she double dribbled there. And she knew it too, as her face showed it. Doesn't matter though, that three counts.
As long as the ball goes in, right? Abigail Marino up to 11 points. Santiago hits right back, and is this Santiago. How many points has she got? She's got 21, just like last night.
Yep. Marino giving back to Spica. Spica getting it to Peters. Peters for a three in the corner. That is good as well.
We're trading three-pointers now.
Three's going back and forth now. Terrell slowing it down a bit. Got about 3 minutes left in this game. Oh, good steal by Rusing, going all the way down. And that would be a foul on Terrell.
Yeah, going for the block there.
Yep.
We'll send Rusing to the line.
We have some subs coming in for both sides. Almost everyone. So for the Hawks, we got Camden Joko. Number 33, we got Morgan Applewhite, as well as number 23. First time on the court here, it's Olivia Aikida.
In for Principia, Gabriela Carmona Gomez checks in for her first minutes of the day. Back in the game is Nyla Young, as is Alyssa White. Rusing, 2 free throws right here. Still looking for her first points of the day. An impact player for Tech that they really needed to get going at some point today, and with only 3 minutes, 21 seconds to play, she collects her first point of the day and then will be checked out. Leah Pettyjohn will enter. Santiago running point. Over to Carmona. Entry pass looking for Lexi Matthews. Defended by Applewhite. Needs some help, has to get rid of it. Does all the way up to Santiago. 15 on the shot clock. Santiago let it fly. 3-ball, no good.
Oh.
White and Young collide, going for the rebound. Said Tech up ahead. Marino.
Aikida passing to Joko. Joko over to Marino. Marino at the top of the key. Drives in the middle. Little Euro step going on here. No good though. However, Aikida gets the board. Aikida passing up to Joko. We have about 10 seconds left on the shot clock here. They have to do something. Applewhite gets it at the top, giving it into, trying to get it to Pettyjohn, but Santiago steals it, and Santiago goes all the way, but misses that layup. Alyssa White gets it, goes for her little layup shot, and gets fouled. Looks like that foul will be on Pettyjohn for her first.
White will go to the free throws, try to get her first bucket up there on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
No good on the first. Looks like everybody available on the Principia bench has entered the game at this point. Is White able to knock down the second?
Joko bringing the ball down the court. Passing over to Applewhite. Applewhite looking down. Drives down into the middle.
Good take.
Successful. Just does not make that layup. Santiago passes down to White. White driving all the way down, defended by Pettyjohn, and that will be an offensive foul on White. I wonder if she lowered her shoulder a bit.
Yeah, I don't think the feet were set, so that has to have been the call. Joko now.
2 minutes to spare of this game. Looks like they're going for the same play. Applewhite looking to end Pettyjohn. No good. Joko takes that opportunity to pass it over to Marino. Marino for three. No good on that either.
Santiago, guarded by Pettyjohn. Kicks out. Now Young thought about the three ball. Takes the long two instead. Short. Santiago offensive board. Hook shot up and in. And this is just Genesis Santiago's weekend. You're looking at the likely tournament MVP. 23 so far today. 21 last night. Now it's another steal from the Panthers. Up ahead here. Carmona not going to be able to get there and keep it in bounds.
Yeah, we have a sub here for, looks like Santiago will take a breather as she is dying right now. Aaron Porter will replace that. Yep, Spica will also replace Joko.
Good round of applause from the Principia crowd, from her teammates for Genesis Santiago. She checks out for likely the last time this weekend.
Spica brings the ball down, looking for Pettyjohn in the middle. Decides to pass it over to Applewhite. Applewhite giving it back to Spica. Spica driving inside, giving it to Applewhite. Applewhite with a jumper. Not successful. Alyssa White gets the rebound, giving it over to Matthews. Matthews driving, looking for a foul on that layup, not getting called as Aaron Porter collects it, and it is a jump ball. That will be going the other way.
50 seconds to play. A game of two halves. The first one rather sloppy, rather evenly matched in terms of sloppiness. The second half, though, the Panthers remembered who they were, defending SLEAC champions, making a statement this weekend with a huge win last night over Illinois College and a big one today over Illinois Tech. 34-point differential as it stands right now. It looks like they might go down to 32 as Applewhite converts the layup. 21 seconds, and Principia can just dribble out the clock. Now shot clock is off unless Illinois Tech provides some real pressure. Carmona's gonna pull.
She wanted that three.
She saw everybody else score. Some Lexi Matthews fouls. We're gonna send
Carmona Gomez holding the knee. It looked like that did not feel too well.
Jogging up the court. Marino's going to get to shoot two free throws now as
Trying to make it a 20-point game.
30.
Oh, 30. Now it's what?
31.
31.
Marino played herself a really good game today herself. She's at 12 right now. Could be 13 following this free throw. Knocked down.
Oh, but Pettyjohn gets that rebound, gives it to Applewhite. Applewhite for the layup, no good. As Aaron Porter comes down with another rebound, gives it off to White, and that will be the end of this game. Final score, Panthers have 78. The Scarlet Hawks have 47.
Great game played by the Panthers. Genesis Santiago, player of the weekend for certain. The Panthers will go up to 2-0. Illinois Tech 0-2. We will see the Principia women back in action.
It's pretty fall.
Yeah, they got a good break in games all the way till the 21st of November. They'll be away at a tournament at Earlham College, so they'll get to savor these wins for a little bit and get back in action. For Principia College Athletics, my name is Ethan Booth. Here with me, Cole Harrison. Thanks for joining us today. Everybody have a good one.